Hey, friends and neighbors. So we got us a little issue right now. We're almost 5,000 miles on this trip. We're at 4,910 miles, about 12 miles outside of Whitehorse in the Yukon Territory. And old Paco Van decided to give up the ghost on something. I think I know what it is, but I'll leave that speculation for later. We were just running down the highway at normal speeds, and then all of a sudden started hearing a lot of like a air rush, a rushing air every time you stepped on the accelerator. And then that went away, and we kind of went into a limp mode to where our max speed when gets about 60 miles an hour. Going uphill, we'll slow down almost to 20. So, yeah, we're going to try to limp into Whitehorse, get us a really nice RV park, because we may be stationary for a few days while we're waiting on some parts. My initial guess is something I've seen other Sprinter van folks deal with. It's a big rubber 90-degree turning hose that connects the turbo. Sometimes they blow out at the base where the rubber meets a metal fitting. And I've watched other Sprinter van owners that have had this issue deal with the same symptoms. I hope that's what it is. That's a simple fix. Order the part, get it in, swap it out, and we're back on the road. But I'll have to keep you posted. I don't want to stop until we get where we're going for the night, because we may be there for a while. So we'll do another video to kind of tell you what happened, after the fact.
We need some downhill.
Yeah, we're begging for downhill runs here as we're going into Whitehorse, because the uphills are killing us. But other than that, we'll see you outside.
Six miles to go to make it to the RV park we're trying to get to. And we need this little downhill slope. Come on, Paco. Last hill. Looking for lodging. How fast are we going?
45. So this is the hose that goes up to the turbo portion of the engine. And like I said in that video I saw, these babies go up here and they connect with metal clampets there and metal clampets there. But then when they decide to fail, that's what happens right there. Bada bing. You get that blowout right there. So if I'm going to take the time to have parts rushed to me on this, I think I'm going to have them send 2. Be this one, I'm thinking. This is the other one for the top, so we actually have a good spare part for the other side. Intercooler lines for the turbocharger. So you can see the blowout right there that occurred. When that blew out, that immediately put the van into limp mode to where you could barely go 40 miles an hour and couldn't hardly go up hills. So that's the old piece. All right, after several days of waiting, we've got our new intercooler turbo charger line installed. And we're going to fire up and see if we can't get on down the road and do a little test drive. Oh my gosh! Friends and neighbors, welcome back. Yeah, so it's like Monday morning. I don't even know what the date is, and we finally got that part in. I get a call this morning, part undeliverable to the RV park, so I had to drive into town to the FedEx deal to pick it up in person. They were kind enough to open up early so I could get it. Got the part put on, did a little test drive, filled up with diesel and DEF, got everything hooked up, and we are finally back on the road, Alaska Highway, northbound, hoping to make Beaver Creek by this evening. And yeah, so we're back in action.